Guys, this is what Disturb doing here for import-export of GTA 5. It's going to be more of a rant video than anything else because I've already done a review on it, but just a few new features that I've noticed. It seems like Rockstar's purposely is now screwing with the import-export in the part of actually delivering it. Because when I'm driving, just randomly driving, not doing a damn thing, driving around just for fun, nobody ever seems to freaking, hit me or, drift into me or whatever the case is with that. But as soon as you start up the freaking import-export, I just noticed this freaking 2 days ago, and it's been freaking since the DLC came out. Cars are purposely swerving into us. They're spawning random freaking vehicles on us. I'm not even kidding. I literally had a friend yesterday. We were freaking delivering one, and we actually got to the freaking part to deliver it, and a freaking car spawns on one of my friends, literally right on top of him, and sends him flying into the ocean. Like a major freaking lag. So we couldn't even get to the freaking vehicle we needed, because it was a vehicle that we had to get by racing there, and we didn't make it in time because it freaking did that. So I'm just gonna go through my vehicle warehouse. So I'm gonna actually show you guys what I mean on how ridiculous this is that they do that crap. I'm not trying to complain too much about it. I'm just saying that something needs to be done with freaking Rockstar. This is quite pathetic. It's ridiculous the amount of money they're charging for this freaking DLC. And everybody that plays this game that knows about the shark cards, everybody says they do not force you to buy these shark cards. Yes, they do. Everybody that believes that they do not force you to do it there's something wrong with you. They are forcing you to on purpose. There is so many things you could figure out about that. Rockstar has made over $500 million worth in shark card purchases. So you explain to me that they're not forcing you to buy it? I mean, it's ridiculous. They obviously are forcing you to do this, which is ridiculous because in my other video, like I said, $100 for $8 million in GTA 5 is garbage. It's complete shit. It does not buy you a damn thing, especially when they're adding new CEO vehicles for freaking $5 million. Adding a freaking rocket car that gives you a 2-second freaking boost of the rocket. It may be fun at times, but we're not making nearly enough to freaking enjoy this new DLC. Something else I just freaking want to complain about. I literally just called Rockstar to see if they would work with me in order to take my one super yacht away, because I don't want it. I spent almost $11 million on this yacht. It sits in the ocean, doesn't do a damn thing. I do not use it because there's nothing to do on it except get drunk or get high, and that's all you can do on it. And God forbid if you want to move that yacht, it costs you $25,000. Which doesn't seem like a lot, but is at the point that they're charging you to move your own yacht that you fucking own. I mean, it's ridiculous. They wouldn't even work with me. I asked them if they could take my yacht back and credit me back the money because nobody can make money in here. Unless you sit here and grind out the heists, that's the only way you make money. So that's a little pathetic. So we're gonna actually, me and Black Widow are actually going to do the import-export part, and I'm gonna show you on how much this is just a complete waste of time. This is not worth doing. And for people that don't understand what I mean, if you want, go back, watch my other video. I explained in there, and if you're not making what you actually make during these deliveries, because it costs you 20 grand if you want to do a specialist dealer, which to make that 100,000, you always want to make the most money. So you want to spend that 20,000 in order to sell it for 100,000, but in reality you're only making $80,000 back. But that's if you can keep the car in perfect condition. If you can't keep the car in perfect condition, you have to charge. They charge you a repair price, or a repair cost for your vehicle. So then you also deduct of what you earn out of that. And there's times, no matter how much cover I have, I get up to freaking $10,000 worth of damage. So not only did I spend $20,000 for the specialist dealer, I just spent another $10,000. So the $100,000 now turns into freaking $70,000 by the time you're done. You're not really making that $100,000. The fact that they're charging you for the repair cost and purposely sending vehicles at you, it's just a complete. It's ridiculous. I really don't know what else to say. It's ridiculous. Are you in my office? My warehouse?
I'm right outside it. You want me in?
Yeah.
I'll come in. I didn't know if you wanted me to hop in there. I am here. Here we are. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Let's do this.
Oh, boy. So I'm gonna actually, if you guys don't know, I'm gonna actually show you how this goes, and you're gonna see how else this is another ripoff. I mean, for just for the hell of it, I mean, their vehicles that they add. I mean, a Banshee 900R it's classified as a standard range. Okay, that's bad enough. That should be at least freaking mid range. But then you have a freaking Zentorno here, which they classify as a mid range, which that should be a freaking top range. But they don't. You compare the freaking a supercar like any of these in here. I mean, even the Entity XF is classified as a mid range. But God forbid you actually get that car. They make you go through a whole bunch of shit to actually get that vehicle, which doesn't make any sense because it's only mid range, and it's ridiculous. So I'm gonna show you. We're gonna do one of these. Now, this is just sad because it's a mid range. My commission, I can earn 25,000. Okay, that's just for if you want to do a private. Which, as you can see, it doesn't cost you a damn thing, but you're only making 25 grand. And if you want to go to the next one, you go still to a showroom. It'll cost you $6,250, but you can make $43,750. But minus that $6,000 from that price, then you're making even less. But then you want to come here. I always do the specialist because that's where you make the most. But it requires high-end modifications, which cost me $12,500. So now you deduct that from the freaking price, so you're making about 60 grand. And that's if you can keep it in good condition without random cars hitting you or smashing into you, or they send freaking enemies after you that shoot the hell out of your car, which that's ridiculous. It's like Rockstar is literally screwing us with these DLCs. That they're not making it fun. All they're out for is for everybody to freaking spend real life money on freaking in-game money by shark card purchases so they can make even more money off of us when they're not returning the favor and adding DLCs that we can actually afford. Yes, there's people out there that they can afford, whatever they want because they have like hundreds of millions of dollars laying around. Don't know how the hell you managed to get that, but okay. So this video doesn't pertain to you rich people. There's more people like me that are sitting here with $4.2 million, which is absolutely garbage because I can't even get any of the new DLCs. I mean, which is even sadder because I unfortunately went and paid over $200 worth of shark cards only because they had the 50% bonus cash. So instead of that $8 million, I was making $12 million. I almost had over $20 million. I bought a few things. I'm back down to 4.2. I don't even know what the hell I spent all these millions of dollars on. I bought a few things. I mean, it's just absolutely ridiculous. Something needs to freaking be done with this DLC. Rockstar needs to fix this. I don't know what the hell they're doing, but it seems like they are deliberately making cars smash into you or just screwing you up big time. which I cannot stand. Like I said, I'm not trying to sit here and complain. I'm just literally just so kind of fed up with not being able to make money in here. This game is not fun when you're broke as hell. If you have hundreds of millions of dollars, you can go buy whatever you want and not have to worry about a damn thing. But for poor people like me in this game, it's ridiculous. And I play this game more and more and more. I do missions, I do CEO work, I do this import-export garbage. I'm still barely making anything. But getting into the actual point of the video,
It's
we're gonna
all
see
or
if we can
nothing on
deliver
this
this.
one. The work wasn't cheap. Get the car to the buyer clean. This should be
Like
a
my driving
payday,
skills are
people.
pretty good, so we're gonna actually see if I can get random cars to smash into me, like they usually do. Or I'm pretty sure they send people after. Yep, look at that. As soon as I get out of the warehouse, boom, they already start shooting at you.
Holy crap, I'm about to die by them.
So, like, you can see Black Widow's back there, supposed to be trying to keep me covered. Can't tell as I'm going pretty fast. But you always want somebody to keep you covered. They're supposed to take all the bullets pretty much, because if they start shooting at this, you guys' commission, it goes down big time. And as you can see, they're just spawning them right in front of me, shooting my car to hell. I mean, this is ridiculous, and it's only a medium-range car.
You know when they're spawning, either. That's the other thing. You never know when they're going to pop out.
Then just like that right there, I have to avoid all these freaking cars and the people shooting at me, kind of like that douchebag just freaking turns into me when I'm trying to avoid other people. Then you get this guy like right here, just randomly freaking turns into me almost. When I just drive around, this stuff doesn't happen. Now you can see people, like, this is sad. Like, I'm catching all this on video too, of just actual vehicles just swerving into me. This is ridiculous. So that commission went down big time. I mean,
Yeah,
not big time. I almost lost almost $2,000. But you gotta remember, that's what you actually made. You know, you have to spend on the modifications. Just like that, you get cars to turn into you. Like I'm supposed to freaking sit here and wait for them. Because not like it matters. And people that are like, well, you're driving like crazy. Okay, well, I can sit here. I've driven perfectly. Just like that Feltzer back there. I'm in my lane. He swerves into my lane. Almost hits me deliberately on it's just on purpose. Rockstar must like send these cars after you to smash into you. Like, hey, we're gonna fuck up your car. We're not gonna make that amount of commission that you actually do. We want you to go buy shark cards.
Well, that happened the other day when we were playing, and me and one of our friends were both in cars to sell, and we left at the exact same time, and a car swerved into me, which had me hit him, and we both wiped out and lost a lot of money.
Well done out there. The money's in the bank.
It happened.
So as you guys can see just off of that, I made a $60,000 profit, but that's not really a $60,000 profit because you had to spend $12.5 thousand on here, $12,500 for the freaking modifications, plus the amount of damage. So that was another almost $2,000 in commission loss. So I mean that $60,000 went from 60 down to like probably 40s, a little under 40 by the time I was done. It's actually ridiculous. I probably 50,000, but I mean, I'm trying to make a point that there shouldn't be vehicles coming after you, shooting your car up. I mean, it's ridiculous. What is the point of that? What's even worse is I have to be in a freaking public game where other freaking CEOs can come and blow up my shit or come over and steal it. It's ridiculous. For this measly amount of money, they're making it nearly impossible for you to actually have a successful delivery. What else is kind of sad is the fact that they just do random crap. Like I explained in my other video, random cars literally drove into me. I had 3 friends with me yesterday. Yesterday was absolutely terrible. I don't know what the hell was going on. There was just either so much freaking lag or so many cars just smashing into us. I have no idea what the hell was going on. I had two other friends with me, so we were trying to move two vehicles. Because if you guys have two friends with you, you can move two vehicles out of your warehouse. If you have 4 people, you can move 3 out. Well, we moved 2 of them, and when we went to deliver it, we actually had a guy in a Banshee, just not even a player, just an actual AI, just somebody just driving around, come over from their lane into my lane, smash into me. I smashed into one of my friends that was delivering the car, so that took down the commission even more. And then after all that, they spawn in 3 freaking helicopters. I got out of my car to help my other guy because he was taking a lot of damage. So I get out of my car, use a homing launcher, take out 1 helicopter. We start driving for about 15 seconds, another helicopter appears right above us, starts shooting our cars to hell, ruining the freaking commission, damaging it. It's ridiculous. My other friend took out the other helicopter. Guess what? Another freaking helicopter spawns in again. They kept literally spawning helicopters on us, which was ridiculous. Which is said, oh, well, yeah, you can make, $130,000 off of this delivery. Nope, I didn't make nearly that, because I had to spend almost freaking $30,000 just in the modifications for 2 vehicles. So that went down to freaking $100,000 profit. So off of that $100,000 commission, by the time we were done, there was about almost $25,000 worth in damage done by either the helicopter, random vehicles spawning in out of nowhere, glitching to hell, just random trucks spawning in front of us. We smashed into them. It decreased the freaking value of the car. It was just absolutely terrible. I really wish somebody would watch this from Rockstar, somebody that works for them. You guys seriously need to get your head out of your ass. Seriously, Rockstar is just screwing us big time. There is nothing to enjoy about this game unless you have hundreds of millions of dollars. Then the game can be fun because you can buy all the DLC you want. But everybody gets tricked into thinking the DLCs are free. They're not really free if you look at the prices. There's even other videos on YouTube that show you, oh, well, this DLC just dropped, but if you want everything in here, it'll cost you about $30 million. Well, who has $30 million laying around? I know I sure as hell don't. And I work my ass off in this game. And if I can't work my ass off enough and actually make money, I'm forced to go buy shark cards during their freaking bonus cash giveaway. Which is ridiculous. They're forcing us to literally buy them no matter how much we make. Even if you grind out the freaking Pacific Standard heist and do the money glitch or whatever the hell it is, that then you make the money, congratulations. I've never actually been able to successfully complete the freaking Pacific Standard with all the money. I mean, yes, I finished it quite a few times, as I'm saying. I've never actually got all the freaking money out of it because it's impossible. And we do the trick where we have 1 person carry the money, 3 people, going off, trying to get to the freaking dinghy in time to get out of there. It's absolutely ridiculous. And we no longer do the heist because, not to get me started on the heist, they screw up the freaking heist too. Widow's also a witness to this. When we do it, we have literally random cars smashing into us. Just cops freaking, they take out your tires instantly if you're in a freaking other vehicle. They set this game up so you literally get screwed. It's ridiculous. Then they actually sit here, you have to wait a certain amount of time for you to actually, be able to resell again because they're finding you a buyer. Okay, well then you have to wait another 10 to 15 minutes just to get another freaking 60 grand or whatever. Yes, you're making some type of profit, but my point is, for the amount of money that they're charging for these new vehicles for the import-export, like the Phantom Wedge, the Rocket Car, the Rocket Voltic, this is just ridiculous. The little $60,000 here and there is not making us anything. But if you guys actually notice that do the import-export, you can see their total market value When you deliver the cars, it can go up to 2.5 million, up to $3 million, and we get a $100,000 commission out of that. Why are we getting the like at least half of the amount of commission? If it's 2.5, give us like freaking $500,000 commission. This way, when you know the cars actually start smashing into you or swerving and screwing you up, I mean, then you actually be able to make a decent amount. Otherwise, I just don't know what else to do. This game is getting incredibly ridiculous with their DLCs. You can see all the freaking videos on YouTube that people are spending hundreds of millions of dollars, and it literally pretty much costs that much to have a little fun and to actually buy the new DLCs. That's just my point I'm trying to get across. Rockstar needs to fix something with their money. Fix the damn shark cards. If you're gonna force us to buy shark cards, make them worth a little bit more money. I mean, $100 for real money for 8 million in the game is absolutely terrible. That won't get you anything. That'll get you 2 of the new vehicles, and then you're already done. And you guys will see what I mean. I'm gonna show you how expensive this is. So even if you guys went out and bought a $100 freaking shark card, look at that, $2.4 million for this ramp buggy. In my other video, I explained on how this thing is a piece of shit. You can't send too many cars flying because they have no armor to them. You sit there and you get screwed up because you start hitting more vehicles. It starts on fire, then it blows up. Then you gotta wait another 5 minutes to get another one. Then you got this big guy here with the freaking Phantom Wedge at 1.9. So I mean, even that, I said in another video, that's a piece of crap too. These vehicles, they charge you millions of dollars. There's no armor to them. You can destroy them very quickly, and it's ridiculous. This thing right here, this armored box fill, I've had a couple of friends tell me that they have it. It is not armored. What makes it armored? Because you can literally get hit by a rocket apparently and get taken out with this. I don't know how true this is. I've seen other videos. I've had other friends that actually have this tell me that, oh, if you get hit by a freaking Hydra or something, or you got some douchebag following you in a car and throws a couple stickies on it, it blows it up. And I mean, for freaking almost $3 million, there's not enough armor, or there's no armor, period. This is getting ridiculous. Now we'll come down to even more of a waste of money. Is this car right here, the freaking Ruiner 2000, which is based off of the kit car from the old show called Knight Rider. They did really base it off of this, because this car has guns on it, it has rockets, it has a little hop option where you can actually hop and get a parachute to come out of the top of the roof. All these cool features, but I mean, this is 5.7 if you buy it right now. How that goes, you can only get it for this price if you unlock the freaking vehicle work for the CEO. How you do that is when you go into your office, if you go on your laptop, you'll notice that there is a option where there's special cargo, sourcing the vehicles, and then there's actually like work. You can get this for a discount. Besides paying the 5.7, you can get it for 4.3 if you unlock the vehicle work for it, the actual mission. But you only get that by if you keep delivering vehicles. If you keep delivering, vehicles, they they progress you more into the amount of work available. So if you're just sitting here, you're doing like maybe 1 or 2 cars, we're not really going to unlock anything. You got to sell quite a few, actually deliver them. Sourcing the vehicles, I believe, counts. Actually going and stealing them, bringing them to the warehouse matters. Doing the actual CEO work, kind of like this stuff right here. You guys will see anything in this VIP work. These ones right here, these new ones, like the plowed, fully loaded, amphibious assault, transporter, fortified velocity, and ramped up. All this is just like work that you can do But if you actually go to your warehouse, like your office, you'll actually see that there are more missions, and it's a pain in the ass. I mean, I've been trying to unlock the Ruiner 2000 mission because I want to save up the money if I can ever get there and at least get the discounted price for 4.3 or 4.2 or whatever, but it's quite a lot of work. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say. I just want somebody, if somebody watches this that agrees with me, give it a like, leave in the comments that you guys noticed this also, that you guys see just how much they're ruining the game. They're ruining this DLC with the amount of vehicles that are just driving you with no warning. Like you guys can see right now, I'm driving no problem. Cars aren't swerving into me. I can go through red lights. I can do whatever I want. Nothing will hit me. I go and set up the import-export. I'll have freaking random vehicles come from my lane like this. They'll drift right into you. They'll just smash into you just to screw you up. Something needs to change with that. I feel they deliberately do this just to ruin your money. Because they really are forcing you. They're like, guys, you know what? Go have fun. You do as much import-export you want. You'll still never make enough money for any new DLCs. Go buy a shark card. That's what they're pretty much doing. It's pathetic. This game needs to stop relying on freaking shark cards. DLCs are not free when they're worth over $30 million to buy everything in the new DLC. It's ridiculous. I'm gonna end it here. I just want to make this, show you guys, make everybody aware that hasn't done the import-export yet. It's really not worth the amount of time that you have to spend to do this. It's really not. Just the amount of time it takes you, take away all the freaking modification price, everything, it just decreases the value. It's not worth doing this freaking garbage. You can make more money by freaking filling up your guys' like special cargo warehouse and actually selling that. You can make more off of that than you actually ever will doing this import-export. So, hope you guys enjoyed. If you do, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, because I will be doing probably a lot more rants in the future. More videos of whatever I decide to do video-wise, whatever games. If you guys have any games that you would like to see me do, leave it down in the comments, and if I have it, I will upload that. Or if I do not have it, if it's not too much money, I will go buy it. I will do a playthrough of it. So leave a like, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.